Hi, if you've been doing SEO for a while, or even if you're just getting started, you know there are a lot of SEO tools out there you could be using. Today I'm going to show you some of my favorite tools that give me the best results. Stick around. So before we get started, I want to tell you about an exclusive group of entrepreneurs that I'm a part of. Go and check the link in the description below. You definitely want to check that out.
All right, so let's get into this. This is Mangools. Mangools is a kind of an all-in-one SEO suite, and I use this personally. I highly recommend it. I actually have a training on how to use this. I can link that in the description. And I just want to go over some aspects of this and some other tools that I use. So this has a few different things. One of the things that it has is the keyword tool here. So we have KW Finder, and you can put in a domain or a search term, and you'll get back the kind of associated keywords with the keyword or the domain that you searched. And you can do this by locations. You can look in, the US, for instance, and you'll get a different search metric from the US search than you will the global search, obviously. And you can, what I use this for in SEO, I don't use the PPC aspects or the cost per click metrics. I look at the search and the keyword difficulty, and I really look for the search volume and a lower keyword difficulty, maybe somewhere around 30 or under, and those are kind of sweet spots in the market. You might think of it like that, like those are open opportunities, those are open windows to rank, and so that keyword tool is very, very good. I use that all the time. And another one that I use all the time is the SERP Watcher. And what you can do is you can enter your domain, and then you can add keywords into the SERP Watcher app, and like keywords you want to rank for. And then it will display over here the keyword, what rank you're currently in, and it updates every day. And it'll show you your change, like have you went up or down, in the SERPs, and it gives you an average based on the tracked history, or actually not just the tracked history, but if you're looking at like the last 30-day view, it will show you the average for those 30 days. And then it gives you an idea of the search quantity, so you can have some idea of what the volume is that you're getting back from being in that position. Which also works good if you're looking at like a keyword position 12, or rank position 12, and you're saying to yourself, if I can get this up 2 or 3 positions, I'll be on the first page, and then, you'll have a better idea of, your traffic based on that and based off of, common percentages for the first 10 positions of Google. So this is a very good tool, for looking at your SEO over time. So I highly recommend that. And if you want to look at competitor backlinks and try to find, links that you can use, I definitely recommend Link Miner. And again, these are all a part of the Mangools suite. So you can enter a domain, and then you can see, if it's a do follow, it'll say DF or NF for no follow, and it gives you an idea of the link strength. The LS number is for link strength, and it's based on the backlink profile of so in this case it's based off of wpwarfare.com. Their backlink profile is strong, and so it is a good link for Mangools. And so if you were to put that in and you could find a way to get a link from that website, you can have an idea of how that would boost your domain authority. And to check domain authority in your site and other sites, Mangools has another tool called Site Profiler. And you can put in a domain, and you get back miles numbers, domain authority and page authority, as well as majestic numbers, citation flow, and trust flow. And you get your Alexa rank here, how many referring IPs are pointing into the website, and there's a bunch of other data. Backlinks, top content, your audience, and what your competitors are if you scroll down into this field. So the next software that I like is called Keywords Everywhere. You can install it inside of Chrome or any other Chromium-based browser, or you can also install it inside of Firefox. And what this does is when you go to Google or to YouTube, it will give you a list of related keywords. So you have SEO backlink strategy list that I put in here, and it gives me, various other keywords that you can use. And that's convenient, especially if you're looking to, find keywords. And if you use the keyword finder, you have so many searches per day, and you can, based on whichever package you get, and you can kind of get an idea of, what might be trending or what might be, good based on keywords everywhere, and then kind of go in there, and it just gives you ideas, so you're not digging through as much. Although this does come back with at least 200, results on this side too. So, there's just another way to get keyword ideas. Okay, so another software that I like is another Chrome extension. It's called Google SERP Counter, and what I do is in Google, I will go to my settings and I'll expand it to 100 searches per search. So you get 100 listings per search, and these numbers over here, it lets me know the position of any given. So that way you're not clicking through page by page and saying, okay, I'm on page 3 and position 4, so that's 34. It's just it's there, and you see it. So then another one that I like is Moz, and this gives you the domain authority. And if you actually subscribe, I use the free version of the Moz bar, but because basically I just want to get a good idea of page authority and domain authority on the fly. So so you can also get that in your searches. So it shows up in your search, and then if you go out to a website like Moz, for instance, it puts it in the top here along with a spam score. So if you're looking for a link, a backlink to your site, and the spam score is high, you might want to avoid that and find a different one. So it's kind of helpful for all that backlink searching. So yep, I recommend that. And then another thing with that though is if you're using the Mangools app, you can actually put in a domain such as Moz, and you can come over here and get an idea right off the bat. So like domain authority of 91 and 72, which we already saw over here, and citation flow of 66 and trust flow of 68, which these are Moz numbers, or Majestic numbers rather. And just kind of give you more of a view of this. This shows you the backlink profile, total backlinks over time, and do follow versus no follow, link profile ratio, and the top referring domains that are pointing into this website, and anchor text distribution, and top content doesn't look like that has anything in it for this site, and list of competitors. So yep, so that's another view of site profile over there. And then another one that I like is Alexa traffic rank. So if we come up here to Google Chrome, for instance, Google is number 1. No surprise there. And you get a different idea based off of different sites. We can go over to Moz here, and you have 3,607. And next we have no follow, and this one here, no matter what page you're on, you can see whether it's a do follow or no follow link. And you can see down here that these are all highlighted in red. So that means it's a no follow. So this is a no follow, and that is a do follow. And another list that you can use, and actually I've put this on here so you can tell which ones are no follows. This one is still a no follow. It's just so we're on the right. There are a couple of do follows in there, but anyway, you can get a quick idea of do follow, no follow. So this here is a list that I compiled a few years ago. It has 200 or more SEO tools on it, so you can kind of go over here to, or just Google search Farley's massive list of SEO tools, and it has a table of contents at the top, so you can kind of look at different SEO suites, like all inclusive, kind of like Moz, Raven Tools. There's a bunch of others that have like a good substantial amount of aspects to it. It's not just like one small piece of your SEO strategy, but it provides a lot of different information. And then influencer authority sites, analytics sites, or analytics you can put on your site. On-site analysis and SEO optimization, local SEO analysis tools, competitive SEO analysis tools, keyword tools, strategy tools, SERP and rank testing tools, blogger outreach tools, blog promotion tools, guest post databases, PR outreach, link reporting tools, offsite link analysis, link prospecting tools, link trust checkers, penalty testing, embed code tools, and WordPress plugins. So this is a huge list of SEO tools. You can go around and pilfer through that and see what kind of fits your needs.
Hey, before you go, make sure you check that link in the description below for that elite entrepreneur group that I told you about at the beginning of the video. You do not want to miss that. Go check it out.